Hey guys, I'm Davey Wavy, and you know what? I think there's plenty of good reasons to stay in the closet. Like the awesomeness of feeling alone and isolated. Or how authenticity is completely overrated. Or like how you just don't want to break the hearts of all those girls who want your D. And side note, because I can already see the comments, I am being sarcastic and there are reasons to stay in the closet. For example, if you don't feel safe, or if you're just not ready to come out yet. But if you'll excuse me. Anyway, so my point in all this was that there's a lot of people who don't tell their friends, who don't tell their family or coworkers that they are gay because they say that it is none of their business. And yes, I completely get it. It is no one's business who you love or who you want to bang, but like realistically, you could say that about any aspect of your life.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
It's none of your business.
Okay, so here's something to consider. If someone has a family member or friend who is gay, then statistics show that they're about twice as likely to support marriage equality. And if you think about it, it completely makes sense because people have this really abstract idea of what gay is, and it's really easy to demonize that or make it seem like this awful thing. But then they meet you and they see how amazing you really are, and they're like, you know what? This person's just like I am. And so the more we come out of the shadows and the more we make ourselves visible, the more progress that we make. And I think this is why we've made so much progress in the last few decades, because we are coming out, because we're no longer in the shadows, and because we're saying this is who we are, and people are meeting us, they're knowing us, and they love us. So I guess my point is, yes, you being gay is none of their business. I get it, I understand, but considering all of this, maybe you should make it their business. Maybe you could even say that you have a responsibility to make it their business if we're going to continue to build on the progress that we're making. And really, when I hear people say that, you know, I don't tell them that I'm gay because it's none of their business, to me that feels a little bit like a cop-out. To be honest, I don't really believe that that's the reason for most people. So ask yourself, you know, is this really my motivation behind it? Or what I think is much more likely is the reason you don't want to tell them you're gay because you're actually fearful of how they're going to respond and how they're maybe going to think differently about you. And if that is the case, it's like, well, you know what? If this person's not going to support me for who I really am, is this even a person that I want in my life? And would I rather have someone like me for who I'm not than to reject me for who I am? I think that's a great question to ask yourself. And I will shut up now. I love you. I'll talk to you again soon. Peace out.